Hi friends, in this video we are going to talk about variables, the different kinds of variables they can be. Okay, so I will just create a new script, my learning script, variables. Now, what is a variable? From your knowledge of maths in school or algebra, you will have, you are already a little bit familiar with the term variable. It is a number which can take any value. Now it's exactly the same in Unity, but like you just stretch. Okay, so think of the variable in that you learn in this that you have learned in school as only one type of variable. So there can be multiple different types of variables when it comes to programming languages, which is also true of Unity and C Sharp. So what are the different kinds of variables? You have come across many of them already if you have done a little bit of programming with Unity. The different types of variables, for example, are game object, which represents a game object is an object that you see on the screen. Okay, then vector 3 is another type of variable. Vector 3 is a set of three values, x, y and z. So you remember when you put a new vector 3 bracket x some value comma some value comma some value, so that is x comma y comma z. Vector 3 is a type of variable. Float, which is a decimal number, is a type of variable. Int is a type of variable. What are the types of variables we have? Let's check it out. So you have a variable of type transform, which will hold the value of a particular transform component. So every component can also be held inside a variable. So you see a lot of different, this is a light component, this can be held inside a variable. Even my script, my learning script, that itself can, the whole script can be held inside a variable. Alright, and then what other kinds of, so you have a box collider, this can be held as a variable. You have a cube mesh filter is a variable, audio source is a variable. So let's type out all the different variable, some different variable types: audio source, mesh filter, int, my int. This is the variable that you have learnt in school. It's a number which can take any value, but a source variable is a variable of type which can take any audio source. All right. Then you have float, etc. So you get my point. Now the reason why we use a variable is so that we can hold that. Suppose you have an object which has an audio source on it, you will get the audio source from it using a get component and put that into a variable and then you can do multiple stuff, multiple things with that variable, like you can call a play on it, you can change its audio clip, you can get component of a mesh filter and change the mesh so that the mesh looks something else. All right, so variable forms the core of any programming language, and there are multiple types of variables. All right, so yeah, that's about it. Think about it a little, let it sink in, and uh, like expand your imagination to thinking about your maths variables, the variables that you learn in school, and extend that definition of variable into multiple different types. In that definition, the number variable is just one type, which is int. Then you can have variables of multiple different types, like game object, transform, audio source, mesh filter, particle system. These are all different types of which you can have variables. I hope you understood the concept of variables from this short video. Thank you for watching.